Saturday night, I turned the TV on just to see what was going on. You'd been gone a while, didn't hear from you. I just want to know if you're safe and sound, 'cause I want to know if you made it out or if you're caught up in the mess. So tell me, are you okay? 'Cause I don't wanna lose you. It ain't easy 'cause I know I'm not with you. But tell me, are you okay? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I don't know what I'll do.
One, and welcome to Healing Connection. This is Joey McBride, and today we're going to do something a little different, a little looser, and a lot more fun. This episode is what I call What If Improv. You ever notice how stress takes our minds to the worst case scenario? Well, today we're going to flip that script. We're going to imagine better case scenarios, even some funny ones, and learn how play can be a powerful healing tool. Guess what? There's no action needed, just a little imagination, a willingness to laugh, and have a very open mind. Now, do remember that during this podcast or through any podcast or any time in general, if anything comes up and is very overwhelming for you and you don't know where to turn, text 988. Veterans press 1. Everybody else hang on the line. It's free, it's confidential, and it's support all the time. Or if you don't feel that comfortable with it, you want to shoot me an email, that'd be great too. We can talk that way. My email is joepool77 at heroobjective.org. Now, let's have some fun. Part 1. Why what if helps us heal? You know, improv isn't just for comedians. It's a mental, flexible training in asking playfully what if questions lets our brains switch from fear to anxiety. Instead of saying, what if everything falls apart? Try this. What if today brings me exactly what I need? Or even, what if my anxiety is just a goofy sidekick trying to help? There you go. Because what happens, or what has happened, is that research shows that this kind of cognitive reframing can reduce stress and even improve mood in people with PTSD, those with anxiety, and those with depression. Part 2. What if my anxiety was a character? Let's play a scene. I'm going to improvise what it might sound like if my anxiety was a character, like nervous, overprotective bodyguard. Hey, Joe, don't go outside. It's pretty scary out there. Remember the last time you tripped in 2003? Guess what? I guarantee you that happen again. Hey, thanks for caring, buddy. But you know what? I've got this. I'm just going to the grocery store and we will be okay. Now it's your turn. Ask yourself, if your anxiety had a voice, what would it sound like? Is it serious? Is it silly? Is it like an old teacher or an old cartoon character? Try talking back with kindness. It can actually help. Now, what I'd like for you to do, if you can, I would like for you to write or speak aloud a 2-line conversation between you and your anxiety. It doesn't have to make sense. It just has to give you a little emotional space. It's entirely up to you. Part 3. What if I could? Now, let's flip those stress thoughts with this simple prompt of what if I could? I'll give you some examples. What if I could take a break without guilt? That is huge. A lot of us are very guilty about taking a break because we don't feel like we're allowed to, because there's so much more to life and that we have to make claims to so much more. Well, take a break. You're not going to, and if you feel guilty, please don't. Okay? Guilt, I can understand, is a very hard thing. What if I could enjoy the moment even when things aren't perfect? Of course you can. There's nothing wrong with it. What if today is a day something really good happens? There's always that out there. And I guarantee you a lot of it will happen, and it will happen the way you want to play it out. So it's up to you if you want happiness, or if you want sadness, or if you want guilt. But there are things that you can do to change this. So let's all do this together. Grab a pen or open your notes app, unless you're driving, speak it out loud, and write down 5 what if I could fill in the blank questions. Make at least one silly or wild, and I'll wait right here when you decide to do that. I'll give you a few minutes. Okay. I know it wasn't a few minutes, but if you have something now, that's great. If not, you can always go back to it. I'm not trying to rush you. Optional shares. Free to email me your favorite what if I could at joecool77 at heroobjective.org. That's COOLJOE 77 at HEROBJECTIVE. And if you want, I will share it with our online community, our little family that we have here. But if you don't, that's okay. But you never know when something that does work for you can work for somebody else. And I've always tried to encourage you to share things because not all my stuff works, but if you can take something from it, it will. So give it a shot. It's up to you. Part 4. What if role reversals? Let's try another improv twist. Role reversal. Take one situation that's been stressful lately and ask, what if I was watching someone else go through this? How would I help them out? How would I make them feel better? How would I cheer them on? Interesting, kind of deep too. Now imagine yourself receiving that same encouragement. It does happen. It will happen. It can happen. I see myself walking into that hard conversation. What if I could walk in like a superhero with an invisible armor, even if I feel scared? Stand up if you can, strike your superhero stance, your hands on your hip, and say, what if I already have everything I need? Well, there you go. Feel the shift. That's not pretend. That's power. You are allowed to have that little bit of power. We all have earned it. We all know what it feels like to be left out. But to listen to the what ifs, remember a couple of episodes ago when I talked about in the dark? Well, guess what? This falls in line with it because the what ifs can happen at any given time, anytime. And they take part when we are quiet, when we are trying to sleep, when we are just sitting, maybe watching TV and we squirrel and our thoughts go somewhere else, or we're just sitting in a quiet room and our mind will not shut off. What if something positive could happen about that? What if you take the time to heal yourself? Because if you can't heal yourself, you can't heal anybody else. It's harder that way. I don't want that for you. I really don't. I want you to have a good, positive life as much as you can. Part five. What if micro challenges? To wrap up the fun, I'm going to toss out some what if micro challenges. Try them today or anytime you feel stuck. So pick one or two of these. What if I tried a new snack I've never had? What if I made a playlist of songs that made me laugh? Excuse me. What if I made a playlist of songs that make me feel good? What if I made a playlist of songs that make have a positive outcome? Now I know everybody has their own taste in music. Everybody has their own genre, but maybe try something different or try to incorporate different genres into one playlist. Every genre has something positive. I know there's a lot of negative. I know there's a lot of sadness and everything else in a lot of different genres, but not everyone is like that. Try something different. Try something new. What if I tried something new? What if I mailed somebody a postcard with zero explanation? Now, I understand postcards are outdated, and I apologize about that. But what if you sent somebody a text with zero explanation? It doesn't matter who it is. It could be your brother, could be your sister, could be your son, could be your daughter, could be your spouse. It could be a friend, a BFF. It doesn't matter. Text them something. Or if you want to do it a little bit more personal, what if I mailed a letter to this person just to say hello, just to say hi? Hey, I was thinking about you. This is what I want to do. What if I wore sunglasses while doing chores? Why not have some fun? I mean, heck, what if you wore your underwear while you're doing chores? Who cares? As long as nobody's watching. So what? You get to be you, or you get to be somebody else. Like, what if you were a singer? Say you have music playing and you are sweeping or mopping the floor, and the song you comes on that you like, start singing right into the mop handle while you're mopping. Who cares? I want you to have some fun. What if I could enjoy this moment? These tiny refrains helps us feel alive again. They disrupt the same old loop and remind us that we are more than our stress. Remember, I talked about this in a few of my episodes, but remember when have told you about that movie that we play a lot of times at different times? Well, what if I took a negative part of that movie, put in something positive, restarted the movie with the positive, and what if I liked it? Take it. Take advantage of it. Please, please. That's something that you can do. And that is another micro victory. If we have to win them a little at a time, so be it. What if we could do that? I think you can. I feel confident that you can do that. So let's give it a thought. So in closing today, we learned that healing can be fun. The laughter and the imagination are just part of your recovery toolkit. Something else to tuck in your back pocket. This is something every what if question you ask with curiosity cracks open the door for hope every time. So here's your challenge. Write or say one silly or one soulful what if this week. Try one micro challenge from today's episode. Give it a shot. It doesn't hurt. You're not losing anything. Everything I offer you is free. We all like free stuff, so give it a shot. If you want, you can share your favorites with me at cooljoe77 at heroobjective.org. And you know what? If you would like, I'll share it with our family here on our podcast. It's worth it. We don't have to, by all means, again. It's only if you feel comfortable. But if you want to share that stuff with me, I will respond back to you. Now, again, if anytime during this podcast or anytime during life itself, if things feel too heavy and you don't know which way to turn, remember, one, you're not alone. There are others out there that go through the same things. Well, similar things, not always the same. But I want you to text 988. It's free, it's confidential, and guess what? It's available. So, I'm Joey McBride. As always, I will have your six. Keep laughing, keep imagining, and keep healing. Until next time, stay curious and keep asking, what if, and fill in the blank. Until I see you next time, I'll talk to you on the flip side. Goodbye, everybody.
'Cause I don't wanna lose you. It ain't easy 'cause I know I'm with you. But tell me, are you okay? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I don't know what I'll do without you. Are you okay? So tell